Welcome back. Preventative care can save individuals as well as businesses a lot of money should an accident possibly occur. So with us today, we've got Crystal Nelson with Fargo Ergonomics to talk about ergonomics and how obviously it can help people out. So welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
So I think a lot of people might hear the word ergonomics, but how would you explain it? What is it and what do you all do?
Sure. It's a hot topic that you can slip into any conversation and any product you're selling. So what ergonomics is we take a look at the workplace surrounding you and making sure that that fits you. So all of our bodies are shaped differently and function differently. So we need to make sure that your surrounding area is assisting you in preventing an injury.
So would I call you up and have you come in then and kind of take a look at how I set up my office space, or do I need to have some pain first and go, hey, I need help, or is it both?
So it is a little bit of both. Primarily, we want it to be addressed before the pain happens. So I can come into your office setting and take a look at where your monitor is placed, the height of your chair, if you can adjust the height of your desk and your keyboard. All of those things play a role into your posture while you're working.
I was going to say, so tell people why that's important. Why does it matter for you to come in and do that?
Sure. So if you have items at the wrong setting or maybe just not the best setting, it can cause you to slouch, and our bodies are not designed to be in that slouch position. So if we have the equipment around us to support us and to encourage that upright posture, then we can keep you healthy and pain-free too.
So I'm assuming, are you a proponent of like those things that can go up and down, those certain desks and things?
Yes, to a certain point. So studies recommend to only stand 10 to 15 minutes per hour. So after you stand for that duration of time, you can sit down and take a break for the remaining time. If you stand for too long, you may end up with back pain.
Really?
So, yes. So I've seen back pain for people who stand too long or who maybe are just going from a sitting position to a standing position where their muscles aren't used to standing for that long, or people who have the desk where you have to lift them up to stand. Those actually can cause shoulder injuries too. So in a perfect setting, getting a desk where you can push a button and the whole desk raises for you is the best solution.
Talk about like what you're seeing right now locally in the area. I mean, are you seeing people that have just been so slouched over so long now they're having issues, or?
Yeah, in our area, I still see a lot of the reactive type care where if someone is in pain, then they'll call me to figure out why they're in pain. There is a grant through WSI where all North Dakota businesses can get money to put towards ergonomic equipment.
Really?
So yes, so I do get a lot of referrals for that. I am a provider for that program. So all businesses can get anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 based on their premium to put towards ergonomic equipment, and that covers 75%.
So how do businesses go about doing that?
So there is a link if you go straight to WSI's website, or if you go to my website, fargoergo.com, you can go to the tab and click on Apply Now, and it will take you to that website.
And is it a pretty laborious process, or you just fill some stuff out?
No, it's actually pretty simple. The first application takes maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I think the most difficult item is to find your WSI account number. Put that on there, submit your application, and WSI will give you, most of the time, the approval to move forward with this grant.
So who are some of your clients that you've worked with, and what have you done for them?
So basically, any client in North Dakota, I've had anywhere from a cattle farmer to a dentist to
Really?
an IT farmer, or an IT company. So anyone and everyone who is working will consult me for an ergonomic assessment.
And so you go in and then you're changing desk setup, or what specifically, like with the IT person?
Sure. So IT is pretty standard, where I'm just taking a look at their desk and making sure monitors and chairs are all at the proper setting. Where if I go into manufacturing or to the cattle ranch, then we're taking a look at everything else that they're working with, which is different from each day.
That is fascinating. Now you got a free event coming up. You're going to have some food, so people want to learn more
Yes.
about how you can help them. Tell us about that.
So in our office and I are co-hosting an event. It is next week, Thursday, and it's at 7:30, 11:30, and 3:30. So it's free breakfast, lunch, or happy hour. And I'll be talking more about this grant, how to apply for the grant, and then just some tips that people can use for when they are at their desk.
That is so great. You got any tips for the phone thing? Everyone's like buried in their phone. Any tips for that?
Right. The best tip is just to hold it upright as much as you can.
What's your website if people want to check that out and just get more information and reach out to you?
Sure, it is www.fargoergo.com.
FargoErgo.com. Thanks so much for being here.
Yes, thank
Great
you.
stuff. How's my posture?
It's excellent. It's helping me to keep an upright posture too.
All right, stay with us. We got much more coming up right after this.